One odd thing that a lot of people think that we do on Survival Homestead Teaching Farm is growing plants that we don't plan on eating this year. Find out why in the upcoming video. Welcome to Survival Homestead Teaching Farm. Today's topic, we're going to be discussing why we grow plants that we don't necessarily plan on eating this year, that we might have an abundance of, and we don't need because we've got enough put away. A lot of people might be surprised that we will still grow several plants that we basically have a lot of excess from previous year's gardens, and wonder why we do this. Well, it's a simple answer, really. It's because we want to make sure that we have fresh seeds or fresh the ability to grow that plant year after year, because we might have an abundance this year, but we might eat through what the abundance that we have through the winter months, and we might need to grow that next year. So it saves us money by growing a couple plants, normally about three plants of something that we have an abundance of. For example, we have a lot of canned green beans. We do not necessarily need green beans in this year's garden, but we're still going to grow at least 2 or 3 green bean plants so that we will have the seeds to start for next year, just in case we need it. And we rotate out our seeds. If it was potatoes and we had an abundance of potatoes, then we would still need those starter potatoes that we can cut up and plant for the next year, just in case. Doing that will save you money in the long run, because you won't have to buy potato starts, or you won't have to buy green bean seeds to grow for the next year, and so forth. You also know that sometimes things happen, and not necessarily to you, but to others. So any excess that you actually might have from those 3 green bean plants that we're probably going to grow this year, well, I've got other family that they like green beans. I can give them some. Plus, I'll have my seeds for the next year. There might be someone that needs or wants to grow green beans, and you can supply them with fresh green bean seeds that they can grow on their own. So it's sort of a win-win. So does it take up a little garden space? Yes. Does it take up a little extra work? Yes. But it saves us in the long run from having to buy seeds every year for that particular plant, and it doesn't take up that much extra space. So I encourage you, even if you don't need it this year, still the things that you enjoy eating, make sure you have that extra plant or 2, or for us 3, that will provide you with the means to grow that next year. Because seed prices are going up, and you never know when you won't have the ability to buy that seed from the stores. Thank you.